Welcome back, friends. Today we have 3 Christmas crafts you can make with cardboard. Making it with your kids, it's going to be so much fun. And we're going to start with some cardboard and this clear ornament. I get these on Amazon. They're the kind where you can stuff and put cute stuff in them so you can actually break them in half. We're also going to be using this Dusk paint by Waverly. It has a very light blue tone and some white paint. We're going to need some faux snow. You can find this at Dollar Tree, Walmart, Amazon. We're going to use some of these tiny little brush bottle trees, a paintbrush, my scissors, as well as a pencil. And we're also going to use the hot glue, but you can use any other glue that works best for you. All right, so we are going to trace the ornament onto the cardboard, and then we're going to paint it. And then we're just going to do several coats until I like what I see. I'm going to try to stay as close to that line that I drew as possible, and then set it to the side to dry. This is going to be the backdrop, so the background of what will be a snow globe ornament. So once I have it nicely painted and dry, we are going to just cut it off. And again, try to keep it as close as possible to that line. And I am using my scissors. These are scissors that I specifically designated for hard cuts like cardboard. All right, once dry again and cut, we are just going to make some dots here with the white paint and a skewer stick, just kind of dotting it, making it look like snow. We're going to take one of the small little brush bottle trees, remove the stem and the base, add hot glue to the bottom, and then we're going to place it right there, facing the front. And then we're going to add a second one, but we're going to cut the tip of a larger one so that the tree is a little smaller. And again, we're going to just add hot glue and place it right next to it. Then we're going to add a little bit of the faux snow. Don't add too much. A little bit goes a long way, trust me. And then we're going to add glue all around the rim of the ornament and place quickly the cardboard right on top. And then once dry, I decided to add a last minute item to it, and it's a pipe cleaner. These are just a Chanel stem in the white. I added it to the rim. That way it's going to cover up that glue that was oozing out of it. So I'm just going to add a little bit of glue around the rim and the edge, and then cover it up with the Chanel stem and cut off the excess. Then we're going to use another Chanel stem instead of ribbon, and we're just going to use that as the hanging piece so that we can hang the ornament. We're just going to thread it through, twist it, and then twist it at the top so that we can hang it. I thought it needed one more thing, so a very last minute addition. We're going to add this little greenery pick from Dollar Tree. We're going to add a little bit of glue and place it right there. And then I'm going to add one of these white pom-poms from Dollar Tree. Again, this is all last minute. I thought I was just going to leave it like that, but I just thought it needed something, and it looks so adorable. I love that it looks like it has a little snowball on top. But what do you think? Look how magical it looks. Let me know down in the comments. For this next cardboard Christmas craft, we're going to start with some cardboard, the ruler, a pencil, my scissors, and some yarn. We're also going to use some more Chanel stems. This one will be in the silver, red, and green. And we're also going to use a wooden stem from Dollar Tree and the hot glue. All right, we're going to cut up a triangle to make it look like a little tree. So I'm just going to mark the middle, and then we're going to cut. You can make this as big, as wide, as tall as you want. I'm going to then hot glue some yarn to the bottom. We're only going to attach hot glue only the bottom and the very, very top. That's it. The bottom is just to secure it in place, of course. And then the top is, again, to secure it in place at the top. And we're just going to start rolling it around, making sure that we're scrunching the yarn downwards so that everything's nice and tight together. Once everything's covered, it should look like that, and it already looks so cute. All right, we're going to take the red Chanel stem, and we're just going to wrap it around. That's it. It is wired, so it does stay pretty nice and snug, but if you need to add a little bit of glue, you can do that, of course. Then I added the green one, and this one needed just a little bit of glue to secure that end in place. And then we're going to add the silver one, and I'm just rolling it around, just making sure that the zigzag looks nice and even. And then again, securing it with hot glue as needed. All right, so then we're going to take the wooden stem, and we're just going to add a strip of glue and place the tree right on top. You can use this 2 ways. You can use this as a regular stand-up tree, where you can put it somewhere at a tabletop, or you can use this as an ornament, which is what we're going to do. And we are going to just take more of that yarn, loop it and tie it in a knot, and then hot glue it to the back of the tree, and that way it could be hung. My daughter's gonna keep this one for her Christmas tree in her bedroom, and I love the way it turned out, and it's so easy. Such an easy craft. But what do you think? Let me know down in the comments. For this next cardboard Christmas craft, we're going to start with cardboard, my scissors, a white marker, white paint, a paintbrush. We're also going to use faux snow again, some pom-poms from the Dollar Tree, and we're going to use hot glue. All right, so we're going to cut up this cardboard, and again, you can do this any size you want. I'm going to make a little house out of this, so I'm just going to cut it into a house shape and then cut it with my scissors. That's it. We're going to make what will look like a gingerbread house. Instead of having to bake and do all those things, we're just going to use what we have on hand, and we're going to draw a little house, a door, a couple of windows, and then we're going to start adding paint and glitter. And please don't laugh at me, but I kept changing my mind, and I just kept adding more and more and more and more. Not glitter, sorry, faux snow. And so I'm just going to add the paint first, section by section, and then add the faux snow and remove the excess. You can also do this with Mod Podge, but I found that with the white paint, it just adds more deeper white color. At this point, I thought I was done with the faux snow and the white paint, but no. So I'm just going to trace with the white marker, the door and the windows, and then I just said, no, it's just missing more. So I went on and added more. At this point, I said, okay, I think that's good. But then, of course, I changed my mind. But we're going to add some pom-poms. I just added hot glue to the top rim of the roof and then alternating the green and the red pom-poms. I just thought it added some cute little details like candy. You would add candy to your gingerbread house, and then the knob for the door. And this is when I decided to just go all in and do the trim and the door and everything else except for the cross inside the door window and the two windows. And I'm glad I did because I think it looks super cute. All right, so moving on, we are going to make a little back, kind of like a little wedge, so that we can stand this little house. And I thought that L-shaped cardboard would work, but it was just falling. So then I decided to add another little piece just to create an actual wedge. So it's just going to look like a little triangle shape in the back. And I just hot glued it in place. And that way it's going to be able to stand. So I'm going to show you. I'm just going to add the last little piece of hot glue here. And then I'm going to show you what it would actually look like. And it's just created a nice wedge so that the house can stand. And I think it's adorable. And of course, you can do whatever you want. You can even use real mint, like candy mint. Anyways, possibilities are endless. But let me know what you think of this one down in the comments. I have another video here for you with tons more of Christmas crafts inspiration. Check it out. I'll see you later and have fun crafting.